Dooby dooby doo, be doo, dooby dooby doo, be dooby doo, dooby doo, be dooby doo. Oh, it didn't work. There we are. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name's Blades, and this is Diablo 4. Yes, come here, microphone. Hi. Where are we up to? Well, the good news is I got a day off yesterday. It was a nice idea, but it didn't quite work. Never does with me. I get wrapped up with a thought and then start testing and then try things out and, well, time passes. You know what I mean. So what was the thought I had? Let's have a look. An interesting one that I think worked. And it was gems.
Finest jewels in Sanctuary.
This is what we had in. Plus 20% vulnerable damage. I changed them. I think that's pretty obvious. To plus 45% basic damage. Hold on a minute, that's 15% more per gem. That's literally 15% more damage per gem. Does it work? Well, the answer's yeah. Because we're using a basic skill. Look at the damage. It's gone from 24,000 to 33,000. And we now have a new stat. Damage with basic. Our vulnerable damage went down, of course, because that's what we took out. But that didn't go down by as much as 180, did it? It only went down by, what, 90? 80. 80. So, that went down by 80, and we got a new stat that went up by 180. How does that affect the character, do we think? Well, it does, is the answer. It does improve the damage. Significantly? Yeah, I think significantly. So, testing out gems yesterday, and that's what I came up with. You might also notice we started on tier 3 of our masterworking. Well, that was this morning, whilst I was getting ready for the stream. Tier 2 is complete. We are now in the final stages of the end game. My advice would be to complete tier 3. But there's a caveat. Remember how tier 2 took so long? It took, what, 4 play sessions? Well, tier 3 is going to take a lot longer. A lot longer. I think that's unfortunate. But hey ho. I guess it's there to be done. Really, it comes down to how much time do you want to spend on this. Now the other thing I've noticed is my dexterity is lower. Significantly lower. So if you take 10% of your dexterity, equivalent to last season, you add 10%. And that only puts me to 1,860. Interesting. So the damage I'm accruing from dexterity is lower, and that's probably why the gems work. I think it is. But that's a different problem with different solutions. That's equipment. My equipment's different. That's the real reason. If I had exactly the same equipment as last season, I'd have the exactly same dexterity. But I went slightly different this season. I wanted more speed. And I think it helps actually for the comfort of play. A scattered prism, really? Oops. So, what's happened to this? Well, it's become a little bit trivial. Shall we say? Yep, that's the boss. Yeah, a little bit trivial. I'll take those. Interesting, what happened there? So let's just say doing Helltide now without a mind cage is pretty damn easy. So really it's at this stage I think that you should be using mind cages, to be honest. Am I gonna? Probably not. +1. There we go. What is this? A thing. Oh, you get that, do you? Nice. Too many. So here, out in the wilds, we're a little bit safe. That's interesting, isn't it? Hmm. Helltide isn't what it used to be, is it? Let's try over here. What's this?
The daughter of hatred
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do, so I'll just stand here and shoot those. Never a bad thing, I don't think. And this is why I wanted to do speed over anything else this time out. I think it works better. Overall. It is slightly weaker on the damage though. I'll give it that. Another, oh, it's plus 3 this time. What a mess. Oh my god, what is all of this like? We got a bit of it anyway, whatever it is. Yeah. Slay Harbingers +1. Nice. There you are. Nothing much dropping that I want. Right, let's try and find the things that I'm actually after. And that is to open thingies. Chests. Steel. Yeah, okay. More chests required. All armor. You might be thinking, well, why don't you pick everything up? Sell it and get lots of money, because you don't need to, you see. Gold in this game really isn't as valuable as people think. In fact, it becomes practically useless. If you want to improve your equipment, you can do so, but it doesn't actually cost as much as people think. I don't know. So all I'm after is the shards. They are coming out. These chests are a long way up. Hello. How you doing? Yes, the blue things that I'm really after. Strange but true. I mean, if we get a drop, it'll be rare. There's you, man. Thousands of it. So the only other options we have are Infernal Hordes and really? Oh, we got some boots. Alright. Nice. So doing Helltide, yeah, I think you'd be using mine cages at this stage. You can stack up to 3. I'll be honest,
I can sell.
I'm not really into that. Life per second. Bye. So really, it didn't work out badly for me. To do tier 3 is a Neath Iron at tier 61 plus. Tier 61 plus, huh? It's an interesting theory, so let's test it out. Doesn't seem too bad. Level 160 opponent. Doesn't look too good. Like always. Always about. Alright. It's the only disadvantage the character really has. You might be thinking, yeah, this isn't good. Things are dying. Oh, yeah. Are we dying fast enough? That's the key to it, remember? Well, we're about to find out. Can we bulldozer it? A little bit. We do still have to be careful. Don't know why this guy's so tanky. He didn't have a buffer that said tanky. Ow. Still tanking. You're an idiot. Wow, where is this thing going? Oh my god, that was a little bit devastating. There we go. 12 minutes remaining on the clock. Well, roughly. So you need to get halfway through within 12 minutes. Well, at the 12-minute mark. We did that. Nice. That worked out in the end. I like spiders though. The poisoning thing really is OTT at times. So are we making progress in a reasonable time? Fairly. I don't know why I'm not hitting him. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Now the problem starts. How do we kill the goddamn boss? It's a tanky one. Who's in trouble? Look at the health it's got. Wasn't good. Nah, this is too tanky. Half the time I can't even see what I'm doing. Oh well. I stop moving. Why? Look at the health it's got. Well, it isn't health. Damage reduction. Stupid amounts of damage. So, Blood Bishop. What the hell's going on? What is going on there? Yeah, it's a bit bugged, isn't it?
How shall I guide my hammer? I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
What can we do about it? Absolutely nothing.
There's power in the stones. Come have a look.
What am I going to do about it? Absolutely nothing.
More there than I thought. What's left, you ask?
So, really, we've got to the end of the game. All we can do, I suppose, is hope that we don't get a Blood Bishop. That's crap, isn't it? There's absolutely nothing I can do about it. So can we do tier 61? Oh yeah, we can. Look at how fast they are. So it's been altered. Certain things we actually can't kill. Unless you're damn lucky. You can get there, but you can't do anything about it. Did you say that this isn't enough damage? Hold on a second. It not be enough damage. Where can I get more damage from? I spent all yesterday working on that question. And as I actually have more damage than I did last season... Starts raising a few questions, doesn't it? So yeah, that's the end game. You get to about tier 61. And then you struggle. Oops. I'm not sure I agree with the design choice at this stage. But hey ho, that's what we've got. So the average player gets this far and then hits a brick wall. I don't think it's just me. You'd have to have exceptional gear or be a really good player at this point. So above average. Those are the only two options. It's definitely not the setup of your character. I think that's obvious. So it just comes down to a me problem. The character's performing fantastically. That's pretty obvious. Right, let's see if we get a boss we can kill. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. Was that really worth it? Okay, so what's going on? Well, it's pretty obvious to me that different bosses are designed differently. On their defense, probably not the health, but the damage reduction. So some bosses are easier for me to kill than others. Which means that the pit is not balanced. Well, it's not balanced around me, that's for obvious, because I'm not the centre of the universe. So that's okay. So who is it balanced for? Or how did this come about? Why is this the way it is? Can't do anything. And that's the problem. You don't get enough reward. The cost is too high to be able to continue gaining strength to make it doable. So now we've got a situation where we can do tier 61, but there's a possibility that we come across a brick wall. And it will take a little bit of masterworking to overcome that brick wall. And masterworking starts at 50, a cost of 50. So 1 star is 50, 2 stars is 100. So I'm going to have to 1 star nearly all of my equipment, aren't I? Just to be able to do tier 61. So there's a failure point. Is that good or bad? Well, I'll leave that up to you to decide. There's only one way to overcome it, and that's to do masterworking. The only way to do masterworking is to do tier 61. Or an infernal horde high enough to give you the masterworking materials. I don't think that's possible for me. So I'm not going to be given that choice. Although we are going to test it at some point. I think I'd like to go through this route because I know that this route will get the result that I need. But it's going to take a while. And I've got a stupidly powerful character at this point. Not the most powerful character, but it's now above average. Still wonder why they do that. I'm missing half the place, aren't I? Did I miss a lot of it? Possibly. You have to go back. No, we didn't. Okay. So last season, the thing that got me fed up with the pit was the crowd control. This time, it's damage resistance on bosses. The combats are taking too long. Bit of a subjective viewpoint though, isn't it? I mean, I think that they should take longer, yeah. But as there is an insta-kill mechanic still involved, which you can't defend against, you're a bit goosed. You are going to get hit eventually. And that's the whole point. The longer the combat goes on for, the more chance you have of being hit. And it's only the one hit that counts. Instead of a progressive combat which you can defend against. So that's the design choice they've made. I mean, it was a problem last season, it's less of a problem this season, but they still have the mechanic in there. Interesting. I wonder why. Why do they feel it's a good mechanic? Even though people don't like it. Well, I assume people don't like insta-kills. I want to see my health go down. I don't want it just to disappear. I mean, you can beat that a little bit by having high health, which I have. Obviously, you can't beat it entirely, because it's now designed that it happens no matter what. So you can only defend yourself up to a point. There's no mechanic within the game where you can actually defend yourself from it. All you can do is dodge the damage. Yeah, dodge. You physically have to play your character in a defensive way. It's an ARPG. Games like ARPGs aren't designed around that. You're supposed to avoid mechanics. Yeah, but you've got to telegraph those mechanics to be avoided. And that's not happening. I haven't a clue what's causing the buff, which mechanics cause the buff and which don't, which do and don't. So, which mechanics do I avoid? No idea. Are they telegraphed? No. Bit of work to be done there, I think. Okay, who have we got? Who we beat then? can tell by the end of the first stagger, close to halfway, you've got a good chance. No, I haven't picked up the debuff so far. There we go. Whatever mechanic it is that's giving me the debuff, I was able to avoid it. I have no idea what's giving me the debuff though. So what happens is a debuff, it's like a white square with a demon face on it, comes up with a number on it. And each time that comes up, the boss will do 33% more damage to you. So you get 3 of those and basically die. You're in the one-hit zone. So somehow, during that combat, I avoided the debuff. Beats me. But the combat was the correct length. So, yeah. Okay, I can understand. We can also see how many times I've got to do the pit just to get one upgrade.
Much thanks, friend.
Maximum life. Pointless.
Follow the stars, friend.
I've already worked that out. So basically at this stage of the game, these stats mean bugger all. Having 50,773 life really doesn't matter anymore, does it? On the boss fights, anyway. It's totally irrelevant. You have to dodge. You have to move it out of the way of their attacks. You no longer have a choice. Personally, I still think it's a very, very bad mechanic. Very bad idea, but that's a personal opinion. It rewards good players and average players suffer. Is that good or bad? That's bad. Average players shouldn't be forced to suffer. There's no reason for that. Good players will be good players no matter what. You shouldn't balance the game around them. It's what happened in Path of Exile. Balanced the game around the top 1%. Reacted to what they could do. And Unfortunately, it makes level 85 plus. A little bit long-winded for the average player. And it's happening here. Exactly the same thing. Go watch the top players, go see what they can do. Then try and do it. The answer is... what you need to do is watch the average players and see how they do. And see if you can do any better. I mean, anybody can do any better, well, better than me. I'm slow. My video game standards. 58, huh? Let's try and hit. No, I can't do Do I enjoy the game? Yeah, I know, I do. Will I make much more progress in the game? Nah. I won't. Over time, I'll make a little bit of progress. And you know what? I don't actually mind. I think my character's quite good. I'm proud of what I've been able to achieve. So I have actually achieved what I set out to do. +3, huh? That's nice. Aberrant something or other. What am I looking for? 70%. I'll still do tier 3, obviously. Because I know there's going to be a stage where I'll tip the balance in my favour. That will happen eventually. Well, what's this over? Oh, right. Okay.
Yet the town still stands.
Fair enough.
How long has it been burning?
Cultists. They're not coming up in red. Nice. I see. There we go, there's cultists. Gives me enough to open this. Oh, something happened there. A blackened femur. Cool. Ring. So I don't think I've got a complaint. I don't think so. It's just an observation at the end of the day. +4 to dash. That's an interesting one.
I'll give you a fair price for it. Find shade on your travels.
Ugh, you again.
Wow.
A fine addition to my inventory.
Damage over time.
Good fortune to you.
Lovely. And we just keep trying, I guess. Oop. We seem to have some grim favours to hand in as well. The gear, hell tides are pretty rewarding, I like that.
It is done.
And lost. And found.
I can't do that here.
I mean, you can't say you don't get gear thrown at you. Not that I want any of it.
Another time.
There we go. My conclusions. So I think I've earned a cup of coffee. That was my conclusions from the studies that I did yesterday. I haven't completed those studies. I still need to play my original characters to compare them to. I'll do that myself. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go put the kettle on. There is an option that would work, I think, to stop you banging your head against a brick wall, and that's group play. That could work. It's not going to stop me from doing Masterworking 3 though, is it? It is a hurdle that can be overcome. Do I want to redesign my character to overcome it though? No. To keep this character as an individual, I don't want to be trying to copy the characters I've made. That would be pointless. God, it keeps sending stuff in there. For God's sake, stop doing this. Seriously, don't really want to pick this stuff up.
An equitable return soon.
See some steel you need?
There's might.
I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
I'm sending him in the mail, is it? Might upgraded. Oh, not great. Done. One of the sad things about YouTube is that it's got an algorithm, which means that obviously the best players will get the more views, and of course those are the people you're going to find on YouTube. You don't usually discover somebody like me there, which doesn't bother me. It does when I'm doing research though, hunting around for an average player to watch to see if they come across the same problem and how they solve it. Oh well, that's modern society for us. I'm gonna make me coffee. So can a solo average player complete the whole game? All bosses? Everything? I think the answer is yes. Given enough time. That's important. It does actually make it a good game. Last season I would say the game was above average. This season I'd say it's a good game. Even though I've come to the hurdles, which I knew were there. I didn't have any illusions about that. I knew this was going to happen. Because at the beginning of the season I tested out my old characters to see what would happen. So what is the state of Diablo 4? better. A lot better. Maybe not for me, but for the average player, yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. I'd advise anybody who likes this kind of game to play it, because it is good. You got to remember that I'm now in the final stages of the end game, and this is day 10 of play. Yeah, this is the 10th video. So less than 2 weeks. If you buy a AAA game, do you play it for 2 weeks? We sell these. Sell value 1.
Come, traveler.
I've never thought about that before.
Stars of
Can we sell
sanctuary
them?
away fine indeed.
Oh, we can. Interesting. How do we do an angel's breath? We did get some. Okay. Any bosses or anything to do? No. Damn it. Okay. So I think that's my conclusion of this game. Stream number 10. I think there's 2 to 3 days that I didn't stream it, so we'll call it 2 weeks. And here we are, tier 61, doing our best to keep going. I must admit, I do like the Ow. One of the things I have thought about over the last 24 hours is, would I like to create another character? No. I think that's the difference between this season and last season. Knowing now what I know. Oh, we have got quicker. Yeah, replayability is down a little. Oh. God, they want to freeze me, don't they? I still feel though that I've got a fighting chance. All depends on who we find here. Average. Yeah, I've got a mark to come up. Don't know what's done it. Maybe you'll see his red circle. Not overly sure what's happening. I think that's really what it is.
Fine indeed. Return soon.
So bit by bit over the next few days, what I'll do is I'll keep crawling my way into this tier. See how far I can get. I don't know how long it's going to take me. Some of these fights though are a bit prolonged. Okay, got through. mean, it's only the same as when I went into tier 2, trying to get settled at the right tier, which is 50 watts. Once I got settled, I was alright. How did you get behind me? Again, a prolonged one. Wow. They were on me in a second. Can't move. Thanks. Let's go be a swarm. And that's what's not supposed to happen. Yeah, the too long a combo there. It'll get better as we progress. That's where I'll go. Just feels a little inconsistent at times. There's no way I'm going in there, am I? Look at the state on that. Wow. An awful lot of on-death events. I'm not sure melee is like this. Let's see what we get. Bit of a lottery, isn't it, on this? Oh, something different. Oh! A drop. Wow. A drop. Don't often get them. Condemnation. Basic attack speed and core skill.
Much thanks, friend.
Okay. I mean, I can understand the item, but not really for me, is it? Yeah, some of these monsters are taking too long to kill. Oh well. Why is that? God damn it. Just feels as though I'm slightly short of damage. It really does. But only some of the time. Very weird. Ah, lovely. That didn't help. Some sauce, we're doing it. I'm getting there. No, we can do it with the character. We can do it. Oh, Little hearts. Little heart symbols do make them so tanky. That's them. Oh yeah, little heart symbols. Wow, that's dangerous. I didn't know I was going to be there. It fired those as I landed. Well, as I jumped. Now you're a doable monster. Let's find out. I'm not too sure that interesting. Like it. Actually.
I can't do that here.
Well, hello.
Not a bad pull, that.
Hello, that.
Not a bad pull, that.
Hello, shining beauty.
Dex. Oh well.
Much thanks, friend.
That's a shame. I mean, it's better than the bow I've got. I think I'll keep the one I've got. But yeah, I'm doing weapons first. I wonder why.
I can't do that here.
It's slowly beginning to work a bit better. It's lovely. Lovely. Yeah, I think we're okay. We'll get to the box. Like it there. Oh, teleport. You sorcerers, you have it nice. I actually feel as though I got the balance right. My goal was to create a nicely balanced character that could do anything. Now that's taking a little bit longer than desired. Just a little.
I'm not ready yet.
No, we're not doing that. Why won't it do it? What's wrong with his skill? It's not reacting. As if it's stopped working. Oh, stagger. Thank you. Boots. Okay. Life per second. So if we get the wrong boss, well, never mind. But otherwise, it's okay. Let's do bosses next. Okay. Interesting. Look at the health on it. came from nowhere. It's a little bit weird. It's different though. Not bother with that. Alright, not dying. Okay, what do we find here? Why am I firing in the wrong direction? For God's sake.
Need more time.
How's that? I don't like snows. That was a bit dodgy. A little bit dodgy.
Equitable transaction.
Right, we got life per second and cold res.
See some steel you need?
I think it's the gloves. I like that.
Use it well.
Okay. So now we're at the stage where we've got 4 tier 3 items. Should be okay now. It's 34,000 base damage, okay.
not in town.
Half of me is hot from the game. Okay. I don't think it matters how much it throws at me. Too many. Just explodes. Love it. Dilapidated aqueducts. Where am I going? Yeah, okay. Nice to feel safe. Do we have anything to open round here? Far right, okay. Poor little doggo can't keep up. Cinders. actually harping for something. If I miss. Top side. Well, the game doesn't want me to feel lonely. I think that's what it is. Oh, a sword. Taking that. Trying to get to that living steel. Thank you. Okay. Top or bottom of that? Okay. Fire.
Can't afford that.
Oh well. We got a drop. Wonder if it's any good. Oh. Dex and damage over time. Oh. I don't do damage over time.
Equitable transaction.
Never mind.
Much thanks, friend.
I seem to have a lot of these things. What takes a shard? Gives shards of agony. Let's go find out. Shards of agony. They come from here. Can't remember. Oh dear. Memory's going, that's it, I'm old. I'm just going to pop into a few dungeons and get rid of some of our excess baggage. That might be a good idea. Yes, a ritual site. Lovely. Alright, can we remember this? I think so. Shackles and pincushion dolls. Oh. This isn't the right place. And that's not the right place. Hall of the Penitent. That's a bit of a trip. Uh-huh. Yeah, let's go from there. Hall of the Penitent sounds familiar. So I think the final stages for me will be doing Infernal Hordes. I would prefer to be doing those. I can't guarantee the rewards. Which is why I'm not doing them. Let's see what happens. I think this might be one of the right places. Let's check it out. Ah, Living Steel. Here we go. This is one of the ones we want, isn't it? We don't really need to avoid any damage. Ah, we get shots back. Bit of a weird boss fight. Very straightforward. A ring. Alright. Get rid of some of these living steel thingies. Okay. A little bit weird way of doing a boss fight. Totally ignoring it. Oh, hey ho. Ooh. We'll take a look at those. Interesting. We get some nice drops. Okay.
Would you like something appraised?
We found Grasp of Shadow. Nice. Saboteur Signet. Core skill. Penitent Greaves. Alright. Word of Hakan. Rain of Arrows. I'd have to put something into imbuements, wouldn't I? Okay. Wow. Look at that wee beastie. Dex, life on hit. Ooh. Well, it's the first one I've ever found with 3 great affixes, so I'm going to keep it because it's something we have never seen before. They do exist. Awesome. Exist they do. How are we doing? Got 17. Not bad. Just wondering how to go about this. $297. Too high. Ah, it's close enough to 1,500. Yeah, we're fine. I don't think it matters what I do. That +3 hasn't moved. Yeah, it will be that ring. Yeah, it's that ring. What's this bottom ring? Make damage vulnerable. Not brilliant. It's the ring, then the gloves. Yeah. Okay. speed again if he came in. Not much you can do about it, is there? I'll be honest, it does feel better already. Doesn't mean it's any more survivable. And we still have the long combats going. Lovely. Yeah, we are getting stronger. Which is nice. So strong I can break a table. We're not going through that door. Where are all the monsters? Okay, do that. Looks okay.
Need more time.
Oh, we can. Cool beans.
The finest cuts and clarity. What suits you?
Healing. Huh. An interesting idea. Healing? No point. You already know that.
Equitable transaction.
There we go. Oh, it's might. Again. Alright.
There is magic in all things. Let me show you.
Yep. It's now full. So we'll never see that one again. Okay. Magic. Another completed aspect. There we go. And that is Diablo 4. Have we got anywhere? Yeah, we have. I think I'm just going to do this a bit at a time. Otherwise it's going to do me head in.
Not in town.
Nothing I can do about it. Only other things that we could do is craft items. Attack speed is up for grabs. Dex is up for grabs. I mean, that one's not bad. We don't need to do anything to it, do we?
See some steel you need? Would that affect the outcome during a boss fight?
These are now the questions I've got to ask. Stun. Wow, that's low. Slow. We get 4 more chances. Mobile. I don't like it when he does that. But I guess that's random numbers. I don't like this. Forget that idea. That's all I'm gonna say. What? I don't really want to change that now. And I don't feel as though attack speed's a problem. Life and life. I don't see it. 76 decks. Ew. Have to re-roll the vulnerable damage on that one.
Magic is neither good nor evil. How may I help you?
.38. .38 again. I mean, you could go on forever trying to get 2%, couldn't you? There's not really much you can do about it.
The magics await your return.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer?
I don't think this is worth it. Maximum life transfer to damage. Nah. That's the problem. I think I'm actually happy with my gear. We are getting a bonus for crowd control. Interesting. Last place to look is this, but it's not changing, is it? 13, 6.6, it's lightning. Don't think there's really much I want to do with that. No, I think I've removed most. Yeah, I have. We really don't have that much resistance on here. We need to lose 4% life. I think that's the character. I think that does it. Awesome. Right, we're going to leave it there then. As I think that's about right. Thank you very much for everybody that's popped by today. It's been an interesting journey playing this game. Not sure we're going to be doing too many more streams or anything like that. I think we've come to the end of a journey. That's what it feels like to me. Today was the conclusion. Is it worth playing? Yeah. Will I keep playing? Yeah. Maybe people want me to stream it. I don't know. In the meantime, take care. And above all, have fun.